Uh. Yeah. Welcome back to new OBS UI Power Hour.
This is weird.
I don't know if I like it or not.
It's pretty, but it's bigger, which is weird. It's blobbier. It's a blob now, which I don't know. I guess you can pop shit out.
Oh yeah, you can pop everything out.
I don't know what the goal is here. I guess this was the goal. And you can just. Oh, we're discovering shit in real time here.
Oh shit.
Okay.
All right, new OBS kind of cool.
This is interesting.
Can you put it? Can you put it on top of screen transitions? Like, can you put it? There was a way I saw it like you were able to put them on top of like inside each other. Oh.
This music. I can't add this music right now.
Turn it down a little. Alright, this is cool.
Oh yeah, since I actually installed I have Twitter on. Alright.
We're doing important work here.
You know, we just gotta delay as much as possible. It's been 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's get started.
We usually go like 20. It's fine.
AD 1982.
Why did we say AD? What does that mean, Ryukishi?
The 5th year of the series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa, also known as Oyashiro-sama's curse, 1 year prior to Keiichi Maevara's transfer.
Keiichi transferred smile? Are you telling me that Keiichi canonically dies? Oh my god, I'm Shion!
This is the year before Keiichi transfers into Hinamizawa.
I forgot that I'm Shion.
So yeah, now we have a placement for where this timeline is.
That's good, because, you know, it's not like I knew where the fuck he was. Kei-chan. Oh, Kei-chan. I feel that's Shion. Because Mion is way down here. Yeah, that's Shion. I'm doing Shion.
Yeah.
Kei-chan, I didn't hear a wake-up chime. I'm not tapped in. It's every time. It
hasn't happened in a long time. Shut up.
Every time.
It hasn't. So I'm just shut up.
Go through all of the videos and make the tally of me being like I hit the button. I'm not tapped in.
Shut up.
Now you gotta fucking drag it here so you can't read.
Just minimize Discord.
No.
So minimize Discord so we don't see the.
But then you see my wallpaper. Maximize OBS. Huge.
We got the tech.
It's alright. We're getting there. I'm not in school anymore. My brain is half asleep, but I'm aware of that. Waking up at the same time as the chime would go off at school doesn't feel good. I can't go back to sleep after this. Still, I'm not going to live a torturous school life anymore. I can make today either happy or boring. It's up to me. Yay! That's really positive. Shion's retarded, dude. I feel like I'm alive for the first time in a while. I didn't have any other clothes, so I was still wearing the school track uniform. It's supposed to have been designed by some famous Italian person, but it looks plain to me.
Classic.
Pasta fazola Gucci. It really doesn't feel great to still be enclosed from that school. I want to enjoy my freedom as soon as possible. I especially don't want to walk around outside wearing it. I should have Kasai bring me some new clothes later. And I should think of redecorating this room. After all, this is going to be my castle from now on. Oh my god, is that a reference to Umineko when they cry? Because it's a castle?
What?
She said castle.
What about it?
And Umineko takes place in a castle?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No.
Umineko doesn't take place in a castle?
No, it takes place in a mansion. It's actually just fine that you're misinformed about Umineko, because the more misinformed you are about it, the better it's going to be when we finally get into it.
I thought it was a castle!
What? At what point have we, as anybody, mention of fucking the Ushiromiya castle.
I thought Umineko takes place in, like, feudal medieval age Japan in a castle.
It literally takes place 3 years after Higurashi.
What? I thought it took place in, like, feudal Japan! I thought it was like a feudal Japan castle mystery novel. Yeah? Hello. Is it your straps? And you never looked?
I never got an email, because apparently I forgot to put an email on the order.
Hey, but you'll have it for Friday. Smiley.
I love that idiot.
So for reference, Cameron ordered his full body before he ordered his straps, and so he put them on express for 2 or 3 day shipping.
At least he doesn't have debt with other people. This is a call-out post. It's not gonna be relevant by the time the video comes out. Dylan, if you're listening to this.
Can you flash the picture of sleeping Dylan on screen?
Which one?
The like awful picture of him that's in the emote. I could show it to you later.
You mean like Resident Dylan Sleeper?
Yeah, the Resident Dylan Sleeper. Just flash that image on screen.
I'll probably have the really low resolution fucking emote version. Yeah, I can do that.
But yeah, I thought Umineko took place in like feudal Japan, like in 1500s in a castle.
I just haven't told you. It's fine that you know nothing about Umineko,
That's
but that's just not.
How come they all dress like they're from feudal Japan?
They don't. You have not seen an image from fucking Umineko.
I know what the one bitch with the hair looks like.
What? Who?
Bernice? What's her name? Bernadetta? No. Beatrice!
She doesn't.
Is that not what Umineko is?
No.
Fuck. I know nothing about Umineko. I thought it was like a castle mystery. Like, I'm not fucking with you. This is literally what I thought Umineko was.
This is totally fine.
Oh,
no, just
fuck, man. Umineko is great, so I won't play that game.
I cut that out so no one knows that you said it.
Oh yeah, you cut the last part out?
Yeah.
Let me just conveniently say the word is great.
You want to get back to reading?
I can. This is a room in a gorgeous apartment building in the suburbs of Okinomiya. The property is one a realtor and my dad's conglomerates obtained after it foreclosed due to some sort of dispute. Oh, it's foreclosure. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the residents moved out during that. Oh, this is the apartment complex she gets killed in.
Yeah, she jumps off the roof.
Spoiler alert for Watanagashi.
Not the roof. She jumps out of her balcony or whatever.
And jumps out of the window and lands on the pavement. Spoiler for Watanagashi. I'm sure you're watching this before that. Man. Most of the residents moved out during that. So while there are plenty of rooms, it's a lonely complex that feels devoid of people. Plus, with the exception of the manager and a scant...
One or two others.
Oh, yeah, the manager. Sorry, I read the manager and I got really distracted because that's like a relevant character. Plus, with the exception of the manager and
Wait, that is her. We're talking. That's the relevant character is Shion. She's the manager.
Is it Shion?
What? No, it's.
Are you fucking stupid? Are you gaslighting me?
No, I'm saying like.
Yeah.
So, the relevant character, the manager.
Yeah.
But that you're referring to is. Like, she's the manager of the baseball team, right?
Well, yeah, I know. We talked about this. No shot, Shion is...
And then, like, I was referring to the relevant character, and then this is just some manager.
Okay, I got you now.
Alright, I'll cut that.
He'll cut that. Just cut that whole exchange. Cut the whole video. Plus, with the exception of the manager, and a scant one or two others, all the residents are shady-looking people connected to my dad, and it probably won't be much longer before the virtuous residents are driven out. God, there's like actual good music.
I know.
Like, it's weird. The apartment I'm living in used to be the room they'd use for viewings, so it looks like a room in a business hotel. It's fully furnished, but lacking in daily necessities. I'll buy those things over time, though. It's... Shion. It's better that way anyway. It'll make it feel more like my own room. I nodded to myself. It might look stupid, but it helps psych me up. At the school, there was a TV only in the common room, and we weren't allowed to watch any cable channels. I zapped through all those channels as a form of emancipation. It was early in the morning, so nothing interesting was on. But I enjoyed it anyways. Commercials are fun to watch. Shion is a consumer. Kasai dropped by with lunch right when I started to feel hungry.
Do you think?
Yeah! I love his sprite.
Okay, let me remember how.
Look at his tie. Does his tie look like that?
It's got a cool skull pattern on it and the fucking.
Yeah, I like how they changed just his tie. Oh, they switched which side his little pin is on.
His Yakuza pin.
Yeah, they put it on his right side.
Did you sleep well last night?
Hello, Mario.
Stop it.
I'm sorry, it's in my head now.
Stop cracking yourself up.
I have to remember how to get back to the Shion voice. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Sleeping on the couch was a bit too uncomfortable. As a Japanese person, I want to sleep in a futon on the floor. Ah, this pickled radish is good.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Please let me know what you need later on. I'll try to get as much as I can.
Thanks. Oh, but you don't need to worry so much about me. I choose this life for myself anyways. And your wallet wouldn't last if I started extorting you, right? I have to be serious about my plan. I can't let myself take advantage of Kasai's wallet forever. I think I'm going to start a part-time job. I have to earn my own living. This is the life I choose, so naturally I have to take care of it myself.
That's reassuring to hear. But are you sure? You go outside, everything. Eventually, someone in the family. Fuck me.
Fair.
That's reassuring to hear. But are you sure? If you go outside, eventually somebody in the family will discover you. Not even doing a voice.
I gave that a little thought, which is why I'll need Mion's help. I'll rip my phone. Kasai, would you mind calling the main house for me? When Mion answers, pass me the receiver.
Oh well, whatever you say. What could be your plan?
Kasai dialed the number. Is it Mion that works at Angel Mort or Shion? Or is that answered in this chapter? I take it that means it's answered in this game. I take it that means my answer is in this game. It's funny to me that we're calling the main house, even though that's the place I most want to avoid at the moment.
Hello, good morning. Is this Mion-san? It's been a while. This is Kasai. Kasai. You got me saying it too.
Is it Kasai?
Yeah, it's more. Kasai is more correct, but that's how I prefer to say it.
I like Kasai. Like
Kasai.
Like KSI, you know? Kasai. We could just alternate both of us, and everyone has to live in you can say Kasai. Kasai?
Kasai.
Yeah, Kasai.
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 Cassie.
I'm gonna touch your eyeball.
No!
This is Kasai. Yes. Good morning. Could you hold for a moment? I'm letting someone else on the phone.
This is Cassie. I take the headset.
Handset.
Hello? Can you tell me who this is?
Can you tell who this?
Can you tell who this is? Oh god, I forgot Mion's probably gonna be in this game. This sucks. Kei-san, that voice! But that can't be true. Shion's still supposed to be confined at St. Lucia's. You can't be her. Yeah, they forbid outside calls at the academy. But you're talking to me right now. Even my dim-witted older sister should understand what that means. Did you sneak out of the school? Oh, how? That's not important. I really missed you, sis. Shion! That was as far as I could take it, and Mion had hit her limit too. My favorite part about doing the Shion voice is there's just gonna be lines that come out super scuffed. like the yay.
Yay!
There's some of it that just comes out really unintentionally scuffed.
That's just perfect.
We both burst into laughter, unable to keep up our act. It's been a while since we laughed out loud with each other like this. It's been forever, Shion. Seriously, what's happened with you? There's not much else to it. I haven't lied or anything. Wait, then you really ran away? Oh, great job. The security wasn't tight enough to keep me locked up in there. Maybe the school should be grateful you escaped quietly. If you were serious, it'd be easy for you to blow up the whole building to make your escape. Well, I couldn't have done that, but I might as... Well, I couldn't have done that, but I might have set it on fire. Kasai smiled at us. Is it Kasai? Kasei?
Kasai.
Kasai?
Kasai.
Kasai.
There's 3 syllables. Kasai. Kasai. Kasai is the
Kasai.
is the Japanese word. So, but you say it all together. It's Kasai.
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 What have I been saying? Kasai. I'm just gonna keep saying Kasai.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just do the Kasai more. I just put more emphasis on
Kasai.
Ka. That's all I do.
I'm gonna just ride with Kasai. 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 Kasai smiled at us in amazement. His face was a blend of amusement and exasperation. Yeah, it's Shion. Bob! Oh. Is it okay to talk to you now? It's alright. Granny is out for a lesson. She's coming home later in the evening. That's good. We should get together and talk soon. Just over the phone for today, though. Okay. Did anybody report my escape to our grandmother? Nope. We've heard nothing. I pass along all the calls and guests for the main family now, so no news reaches Granny without going through me. I'm sure she doesn't know. Wow. That's awesome. You really sound like the next leader of the Sonozaki family. You know I don't like that. You should have taken my place. You're the one with the demon, aren't you? Well, keep giving it your all. I'll be rooting for you from the shadows. Anyway, that's not important now. You sound so indifferent. Well, that's okay, I guess. If you hear anything about me, give Kasai a call, okay? I'd like to give you my number here, but I'll keep it a secret for the time being. Sorry. Alright. If Granny hears you fled the school, there'll be all kinds of trouble. I'll be on the lookout for now. And I'll let Kasai-san know if something happens. Thanks. I also have a favor to ask. I figured you would. Oh, money's out of the question, okay? I never thought I could pester you for money. I just wanted to ask you for a little help with my part-time job. I see. So that's it then. What exactly do you need? We can communicate fast in a situation like this. We don't have to get into details because we know what's on each other's minds.
Yoshiro.
Yeah. Yoshiro.
Yoshiro.
Uncle Yoshiro's on my side, isn't he? I'm gonna try and see if I can't get a part-time job at one of the businesses he owns. Then I'll call you when I know my shift. So I just have to disappear while you're working, right? That's a little taxing. What are you saying, sis? Are you turning down your only sister's request? Seriously? Alright, I'll do it. I wouldn't want to see how you retaliate if I turned you down. Aha, thanks. I'll buy you a cake from
Sri Lanka Bertha.
Sri Lanka Bertha's.
It's like a railway gun. I think it's a German railway gun or some shit.
Yo. I'll throw in tons of pretty tarts, too. Shion. Sri Lanka Bertha closed last fall. Uh-huh. Is that so? Yeah. The owner had a stroke. He reopened the store once, but he got sick again, so we had to shut it down. I see. That's a shame. I won't be able to eat their Mont Blanc cakes to my heart's content anymore. I was disappointed that my favorite cake shop had closed down, but more so that this town had changed without my knowing while I was gone. It was kind of regrettable. Are there any other changes I don't know about? Yeah, there are some. I'll tell you when we meet up next time. Thanks. I'll tell you about my school life. Let's set a date. I'll call you. Alright. I'll see you then. Mion. What is it? How are you? I'm fine. I'm glad to hear that. I'm hanging up now. Okay. See you. They're so weird. It really has been a while since I last talked to her. I put down the phone and heaved a sigh as Kasai brought in some tea.
So, how did it go?
Do you remember Uncle Yoshiro, who was in favor of me staying? I'll talk to him about my escape, and ask him if he can hire me to work at one of his stores.
Are you sure? Some other relative might find out.
That's why I asked Sis a favor. I'll contact her when my shift is set, and she'll disappear while I'm working. Do you get the picture? Kasai looked puzzled. It's not really that difficult to grasp. It's simple. If somebody finds me at work, I'll tell them that I'm Mion. Do you get it now? Normal people wouldn't buy this kind of plan. But Kasai knows too well how easy it is for my sis and me to trade places.
That's audacious. Or shrewd, I should say. I'm impressed.
Is that a compliment, Kasai? Kasai looked amazed. If things go south, it'll affect him too. Considering the rule of my dad's profession, he won't be able to get away with just a mere apology. That's why he doesn't want me to do anything too risky. I think I have to make it up to him, since he helped me escape even knowing that risk.
Keep going just a little bit.
Yeah,
Alright, no problem. If I find somebody talking bad about you, I'll beat them up.
King. Thank you so much. I knew I could rely on you, Uncle Yoshiro. Uncle Yoshiro pounded his chest with his fist after offering me his assurance. He seemed glad that I turned to him first.
I'd be happy to help, since I'm so impressed you're trying to support yourself. If you were here for money, I'd turn you into your grandmother right away.
What? You're scaring me, Uncle. I knew he was reliable. He understood my situation straight away and promised to help.
Manager, here's the shift chart. I'll put it here.
He's the manager? No, because... No, we're gonna be doing this the whole fucking this
the
whole
manager
chapter.
of the store.
This whole chapter, we're gonna be like, manager? Like, it's gonna be this whole fucking chapter, isn't it? Where every time someone shows up, they're gonna be like, oh, manager. And I'm gonna be like, Oni Kakushi, oh, the manager. It's Uncle Yoshiro. Confirmed. He's the villain. He's the perpetrator. Confirmed.
It's all him.
It's all him. He kills Rika at the end of every game. He is the responsible person for the Onikakushi natural gas disaster.
I can't believe it. Oh, Uncle Yoshiro, how could you do this to us?
He collects all the braps from his customers and then released them at once. Killed the whole city.
Especially from his customers? Yeah, makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. One of the store clerks brought out a work schedule. There are many things I'm unfamiliar with written on it.
So, how much can you work?
That depends on our respective schedules. I hope I can get in when I want to.
Hey, that sounds a little irresponsible. But I know you're in a difficult situation.
He turns her away. I'm depending on Mion for my work. Our schedules have to match. Of course, Uncle Yoshiro understood that. But I also knew he couldn't afford a selfish part-timer who only works when she wants to. That's me at Domino's. In the end, he decided to hire me as an officer helper, not an official worker. Or an office helper. As a temp, I wouldn't have a work schedule. My uncle also decided to pay me out of his own pocket. Shion.
Yep.
Fuck. It's fine, as long as I can make enough to support myself.
Sure. I expect to get what I'm paying for, okay? And don't call me uncle in the office either.
Alright, manager. Thanks for hiring me.
Good, you get it.
He's the manager. Once all the business talk was over, my uncle hounded me with all kinds of questions.
This looks familiar.
Oh, Ishi. He asked me things like, what was it like in a prestigious girls' boarding school, and so on. Apparently, there were all kinds of rumors going around about the St. Lucia Academy I was confined to, and everyone was curious about it. I added a few embezzlements of my own. Embezzlements.
Embellishments?
She's embezzling money from the school. I added a few embellishments of my own as I explained how unordinary life at the school was. My uncle looked extremely delighted to hear all the little details about life in a secret garden for girls. Horny bastard. I love Shion. Once my uncle was satisfied, it was my turn to ask all kinds of questions. I wanted to know if anything particular had happened while I was gone. I won't be able to act like Mion unless I can fill in the gap of information left in the past 2 years.
There haven't been much changes. It's been quiet since the end of the dam conflict.
I went to the academy only a bit after they froze the project. There was still a bit of tension then.
Even after they shut down construction, things were still tense because the project wasn't entirely canceled. But the Onikafuchi Guardian suspended about a year later. There was a big ceremony held at the shrine. That's when the dam conflict officially ended.
That's right after I was imprisoned. Is everybody slacking now that the conflict is over?
I guess you all had fun playing at war back then during the dam protests, didn't you? Try to imagine how much suffering the adults went through every time they had to come pick up their kids from the police station.
Well, I can't deny that. It was like a festival for us. Uncle Yoshiro seemed exasperated at how differently kids and adults treated the conflict. Oh yeah, there was that dismemberment murder, wasn't there? The one where the...
Shion said fuck.
I honestly thought she called him a fucking jerk off at first, and I was just like, yo! I'm putting that into canon.
Yeah.
Ryukishi would, if he knew me, he made these games for me.
Yeah, they're all tailored to your expectations after all.
Yeah. So Ryukishi knows that I would put jerk off in this line. He knew that we would read this and I would change it to jerk off, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like the bitchin' Satoshi line. The one where that fucking jerk off of a construction manager got split into pieces. They still haven't caught the culprit behind that, have they? Did they finally catch him?
Nah, come to think of it, I don't think they've caught him yet, no. Caught him yet, no.
It happened on the night of the Watanagashi, didn't it? I remember everyone making a fuss about it being Oyashiro-sama's curse. That was pretty scary for us kids.
Yeah. Oh, Yoshida-sama's curse. That happened a year after, too.
That's right. That was scary too, wasn't it? Who was it again? The guy who supported the dam died in an accident, right? Hojo, was it? And it happened on the day of the Watanagashi once again. Everyone went crazy, saying it had to be a curse. That was horrifying. Definitely. I like how Shion accidentally turns into Jerry Seinfeld sometimes while I'm doing it. Or it says, "Who are these people?" You hear what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I gotcha.
The construction manager that everyone hated was killed and dismembered on the night of the Watanagashi festival. I played mahjong with that guy. Or Akasaka played mahjong with that guy.
He remembered being Akasaka.
I like the detective story. I get immersed in detective shit. I am Akasaka.
He is Akasaka.
Oishi's actually my IRL best friend.
Yeah, this is me. You don't think I wouldn't be Oishi, like, at his age?
Oh, with 100%. You need to add on like 800 pounds.
I need to
You need to bulk up a little bit.
Bulk out a little bit, but yeah, I'll be fucking. I win this mahjong. We're going to a strip club, baby. Your money, we're paying for the babes.
No, yeah, 100%. Without a doubt, yeah. Watanagashi. That incident on its own was more than intense enough for us kids.
I'm just gonna stop caring when I get old. I'm gonna be a menace.
Worse, part of his body was never found, which made it almost a ghost story amongst us.
Why? What? Out of like
Among Us.
for ghost story?
Among Us.
I'm cutting that.
Among
What?
Us.
What?
Among Us.
Oh my god.
Yo, they put those Among Us guys in Fall Guys. They put Among Us in Fortnite.
I know.
Do you not like Among Us, Tyler?
I like drawing Among Us. That's about it. That's my funny. That's the only. I like the funny little draw Among Us joke, but that's about it.
Draw a little Amongi for the boys. We seriously believe that the severed right arm was roaming in search of the body it belonged to. That kind of goes hard. It didn't take long for the rumor of Oyashiro-sama's curse to become a topic of discussion among occult researchers and the like. Considering the circumstantial factors. Occult researchers? Takano. Even so. Yeah? Even so, the rumors faded away after about a year. After the dam project was officially frozen, we held Watanagashi purely as a festival. But the curse struck again. The victim was a pro-dam activist who lived in Hinamizawa by the name of Hojo. He and his wife were on a trip when they fell from a cliff to their death. It was considered an accident. Technically, the police were still searching for the wife's body. If I remember right, they never did find it, did they? Once again, the man most worthy of Oyashiro-sama's curse fell victim on the night of the Watanagashi festival. So the fuss over Oyashiro-sama's curse rose up again. Until then, Oyashiro-sama wasn't considered very important.
It's in the annoying pocket. So I'm putting it in the not annoying pocket.
You got Mion on the keys, right?
Yeah. I lost
Yeah.
Brenna at work, and I didn't realize it. No, I don't. There's no way to find her again.
No!
Yeah.
I know you lost Mion. Have you checked your lost and found?
I've forgotten to ask. I haven't checked it, no.
Hey, have you guys seen
I
a
don't even
goofy
know where it
little
is.
anime girl on the ground?
Yeah.
At least in the world of us kids, it was just the name of the object of worship in the shrine. Nothing more than that. Huge? I'd seen boys peeing on the archway, and I once stuck my hand into the offertory box. The existence of a god didn't matter much to us. But after 2 consecutive occurrences, the kids no longer doubted the existence of a curse. We were all shaking in fear of Oyashiro-sama. Everybody suddenly became interested in the odd stories about him too. Old stories. We quietly listened to the musty old stories the elders had to tell, and we started genuinely believing the tales of Oyashiro-sama's miracles, which any of us would have laughed away before. Oyashiro-sama's rules were awfully simple and clear. Enemies trading into Hinamizawa will be cursed. Villagers leaving the village will be cursed. What defined the village was terribly vague. Were we never allowed to leave Hinamizawa village? Was going to Okinomiya still safe? Was a single step enough to be out? Was a 3-day, 2-night hot springs trip still safe? We kids tried to draw a line. Is Okinomiya in Hinamizawa?
Okinomiya is
It's the Okinomiya prefecture, right?
it's like Buckhead is inside of that right?
Yeah.
So Hinamizawa
Is Buckhead.
is coming. No, but
And then Okinomiya is Atlanta.
well, Okinomiya is the city, and the Hinamizawa is the town. Yeah, I don't know. It's under the jurisdiction of.
I know that the Okinomiya Police Department is in charge of Hinamizawa.
Yeah.
Which leads me to believe that it's part of Hinamizawa.
Yeah, Hinamizawa is part of Okinomiya.
Okinomiya, yeah. But, like, you could kind of vice versa it, you know?
No, because Hinamizawa is not in charge of Okinomiya. Okinomiya is in charge of Hinamizawa. Technically.
No, he's right. Died the hiccups for a second there. It was decided in the end that if you had a house in Hinamizawa or Okinomiya, you were safe. And if it was okay to go on trips, and it was okay to go on trips if you had a house in either area. I know, it's weird. But those rules were made up by kids after all. According to those rules, I'd be cursed, since I lived at a boarding school in such a remote area. I couldn't say it out loud because I felt embarrassed. But in fact, I was a little scared of the curse. God damn it, Shion.
Yeah, it happened again a year after.
It sure is scary when it happens 2 years in a row. I still believe in Oyashiro-sama's power.
Shion-chan, what are you saying? Don't you know?
No? About what?
No, right. You went to that school before it happened. That's why you don't know.
Uncle Yoshiro grimaced as if he said too much. As though he mentioned something I shouldn't know about. What is it? You can't leave me hanging like that.
Well, I think you're mature enough now.
Hey, if you think... God fucking damn it, Shion. Hey, if you think my body looks underdeveloped, you should see an eye doctor. Either that, or you're a pedo.
Okay. I'll talk. It happened again. It happened again the year after that.
What happened? What are you talking about? Tick. When I was very little, I always had this tick before I heard something bad. What? It was like a gnome who lived inside me was giving me a warning. Like he was poking me with a small needle. Shion's stupid. She's just dumb.
Yeah?
Good character. When I felt this tick before my parents called me, they'd always either chide me or tell me something bad. So I used to run away when I felt it. but my senses seem to have grown dull over the years. Even though my gnome poked at me, I just sat there.
It happened. Again the year after the death of the Hojos. Last year, in other words.
Did it happen on the day of the Watanagashi? Again? 3 years in a row?
That's right. You know, there's a shrine in Hinamizawa, the Furude shrine. The priest suddenly died on the night of the festival. They said that the cause of death was an unknown illness, and the same night his wife threw herself into the swamp. There was a big uproar. The mayor even had to hold an emergency meeting. Who the fuck is Matt Rivers? Why am I being called?
Pick it up.
Bloop sound. How'd you feel about that?
Can we pause? Or does OBS let us do that anymore?
We haven't been able to do that for forever.
Oh. Alright, well then, do you want to just mute the mic so nothing shows up and then get Agua and come back? Because I'm thirsty.
We can call it there.
Okay.
For this part.
Pause!